Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining today's joint webinar with MailHappen. Today, we have Yik, Managing Director of MailHappen, and Piyush Mathur, Senior Sales Engineer from Senecor. Before we start, I would like to inform you that this webinar will be recorded and we will share with the attendees. We will have a Q&A session at the end of the presentation, but throughout the presentation, you can ask questions using the Q&A box on the right panel of your screen. We will try our best to answer most of the questions. If not, then we will take it on during the Q&A session. Without further ado, I will pass the presentation to Yik.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you all for joining our session today. My name is Yik Nai Siu. You can just call me Mr. Yik. I would like to introduce you MailHappen and what we do for Zimbra. Please ask questions in the Q&A box if you have any. We will answer you after the presentations. Who is MailHappen? One of the Zimbra authorized partners in Malaysia. We have 3 partnership agreements with Zimbra: value-added reseller, business service provider, and training partner. We have more than 20 years of experience in open source technology and 14 years in Zimbra. In the year of 2011, we established MailHappen to solely focus on Zimbra services. What do we offer? We have created email hosting services called BigBang and Spark. You can host email with us. BigBang is for professional and Spark is for entry level. They are designed for business use. For email security, we have ESG and ATP. ESG is a standard anti-spam and antivirus solutions. ATP is advanced threat protections. We also have cloud storage called Igloo. It is powered by Nextcloud Hub software. You can use this to host in-house data like Dropbox. Next, we have professional services for deploying Zimbra on premises or private server. After the deployment, we can offer support and maintenance services to take care of your system. To learn more about Zimbra and get certified, we have system administration course also. Here is the spec of our BigBang and Spark. Basically, we offer large disk space of 30 GB per user with ATP included. The BigBang is based on Zimbra Professional and Spark is based on Zimbra Business Email. We host our email system in local data center in Malaysia. They are in Samosir, KL, and Kuching. In the email security area, here's in terms of email security, we have ESG. It stands for Email Security Gateway. Besides scanning for inbound email, we also provide outbound relaying. This is useful for server without fixed IP in office, and we can control spam outbreak. The ATP will help to filter phishing email and dangerous attachments such as fake PDF files. For the cloud storage, our Igloo cloud storage offers more than just files. We have Talk and All-in Office integrated. We can also integrate it to Zimbra through the Zimbra Open Drive Zimlet. You can access to cloud storage using web browser, desktop app, as well as mobile app. We use this ourselves, and you can see it is drive.mailhappen.com. All services that I described just now above can be found in store.mailhappen.com. You can go take a look if you have time. Now, on the Zimbra Professional Services, we provide Zimbra deployment services on premises, on cloud, and also VPS. We can deploy single standalone server or multi-server. We often work with partners to handle projects because we are mainly focusing into services only. Our partners could be doing sales, hardware, or networking. For the services, one of the services is Zimbra Upgrade. We often do Zimbra upgrades for the customer. What we can do OS replacements, old Zimbra version upgrade, 32-bit to 64-bit conversions, open source to network edition upgrades. Our upgrade procedure is fail-safe. We will first clone the production system to the test environment. Then we test the upgrade until it is successful. When it is time to do the real upgrade, we will repeat the same process, but this time the production system will be down for a while. After the upgrade is completed, we will swap them over. By doing so, we do not really touch on production server. In case of anything goes wrong, we simply start back the production system. We can do rolling upgrade or manual steps as described just now. The rolling upgrade is a Zimbra supported method, but this requires network additions. Our method works on any additions. However, you need to allow downtime for up to 8 hours for the entire process to complete. In our experience, for 20,000 account, the downtime is just at most 8 hours only. For Zimbra migration, we have done many migrations from other systems to Zimbra. For example, Exchange, Lotus Notes, Dotcom, Cyber, and so on. We even done migration from Zimbra to Zimbra. This is needed for situations such as migrating from on-premises Zimbra to our hosted platform. Our migration strategy is to first set up coexistence of the old and the new system. Then the user will log into the new system. When the user wanted to use the system, they log into the new one. Depending on whether they have been migrated or not, they will still access to the email from either old or new. We will set up email routing so that mails will continue to route between two systems. In some special arrangement, we can create self-service portal for user to sign in and trigger the migration process by themselves. Our migration strategy is suitable for large user base, where it is done in batches. Also, the requirement is no downtime. For the Zimbra customization and integration services, we have been doing a lot of services for the customers. And here are some of the examples that we done. I would like to talk about those in bold only. You can ask the rest of in the Q&A box. I will explain to you later. We have done Dropbox, Slack, and Zoom integration with Zimbra 9. It is quite fun. And sending limits, to mitigate sudden surge of large outgoing mail, we can set the limits per user per day. This is done using the CB policy. Zimbra replication. We develop our own Zimbra replications and failover techniques for disaster recovery. It works better than most third-party solutions because it is specific to Zimbra. We know how Zimbra works and those we are able to create it. And all our Zimbra deployment are secure using Let's Encrypt SSL certificates. It will auto-renew every 60 days. And finally, we can set up coexistence of G Suite with Zimbra or Office 365 with Zimbra. There is one customer that we have. They have Zimbra, Exchange, and Office 365 all coexist together. We offer Zimbra support and maintenance services for all Zimbra that we deploy. Our help desk can handle level 1 or level 2 requests. Our staff are all trained with Zimbra and Linux skills. We have internal knowledge base for them for training and a reference purpose. We can conduct official Zimbra system administration course. It is instructor-led classroom. We will share experience during class and use the latest Zimbra as our exercise. Why you should choose MailHappen? We have been using enterprise class open source and open core technology in our service. Such technologies are like Zimbra, CentOS, VMware, and many more. Then we create our solutions such as PR replications on top of it. The tools we use are readily available from the OS. For example, rsync, Bash, Perl, SAML, and so on. There is no extra third-party license required. Our solution also can run on commodity hardware too. All those are meant to streamline your budgets and investments. Besides that, we have vast experience in Zimbra. Our largest deployment is 30,000 mailboxes, and our largest upgrade is 1.5 million mailboxes. We are currently a Zimbra Silver partner and working towards a Gold partner. Why upgrade to Zimbra 9? Zimbra 9 comes with modern UI that is the same as Zimbra X. It is good to get familiar with this new UI while waiting for the ads to be publicly available. Besides, you can experience new features such as Dropbox, Zoom, Slack, and many more integrations. We are running a special promotion for open source users to switch to Zimbra 9. Please register your interest with us. You can email to zimbra9@mailhappen.com. Your response will help us to work out something great for you later. All right, you can contact us through our website or store. And that's all for my presentations. If you have any question, please use the Q&A box. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. So we will now pass it on to Piyush for presentation of Zimbra 9.
Hey, Serene, can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and welcome once again to the session today. So, let's talk about Zimbra 9. So, Zimbra 9 was introduced or launched just about a month ago. So, what's new in Zimbra 9? We have got a new modern responsive UI. We have got third-party integrations that are built into the product. We've got a new framework to develop your own homegrown Zimlets if you want to do that. So it's making your environment much easy to customize. Zimbra server infrastructure, we obviously provide you the choice of deployment. We provide you deployment whether you want to do it in on-premise cloud or you want to do it in a co-located data center, or at the same time we do respect the data privacy. So we don't create even if you're hosted at a service provider's data center, we do not create any intelligence around your data. And then last but not the least, we give you a choice of UI. So whether you want to use the new modern UI or you want to use the classic or the old UI. So the end user has a choice of using or kind of choosing the UI that he wants to use with Zimbra 9. So this is how the Zimbra 9 UI looks like. It's a modern responsive UI. It provides you the same features across all the browsers, whether you're coming from a desktop browser or you're coming from a tablet or a mobile device. So the end user experience really does not change across any of those form factors that the user is accessing his email from, thus making it easy for the user, and there is no learning curve for any of those devices. So it makes people more productive, people more getting used to the features and not getting confused between uh, multiple interfaces. Zimbra 9, as we said, we have got third-party integrations which are out of the box now, and these are under development. So we'll also have more and more integrations as we go ahead. The integrations that we have right now that are available for you to use are third-party business applications like Slack, Zoom, and Dropbox, which means we do not mandate you to use the native applications by Zimbra, or we also help you to integrate Zimbra with these applications if you already have these. So it kind of saves your investment on these third-party applications and integrates with Zimbra to provide an integration with the Dropbox, which means you can upload files from the Dropbox or create a link in your email to a Dropbox attachment, or start a quick chat with your buddies in the Slack buddy list, or even do a Zoom video call. So similar things like you can also have your own Zimlets for your homegrown applications. So which means these are just not only the integrations that we have done and we've gone live with. There are some integrations that we are developing at our end, and if you want to do it with your own business applications, you are just free to kind of create those Zimlets and do those integrations. Deploying of these Zimlets is still as easy as earlier, so you don't have to do a lot of admin side changes. on the server side, you just have to go to your admin console, browse for the Zimlet that you're looking to deploy, and you're good to go. So you just have to do that. On the left hand side of this slide, you see the user interface where user will see all his Zimlets that are deployed for him. So it's still very simple. There is not there's not much of you know complications or technical changes or expertise required to manage and deploy Zimlets. And Zimbra infrastructure provides you the choice of deployment. It provides you the choice whether you want to deploy it on premise, you want to do it in a co-located data center, or if you want to even do it at a you know public cloud like an Amazon or a Google or some similar ones, right? We respect your privacy. We respect the data sovereignty laws. If you want to do hosting in a data center which is within your country, right? So you can choose to host with a service provider like MailHappen, who hosts the email or email as a service within the geographical locations of the country. And the Zimbra is secure, which means we provide you, methods to secure environment like two-factor authentication, SMI for email encryption, and so on and so forth. This is the user has a choice of really switching between the two UIs. The UI in the background is the modern responsive Zimbra 9 UI, and the one which is in the front is the legacy or the classic UI. So the user from his own interface has a choice to switch between the UIs. So if he really is comfortable with the older UI, they can just go ahead and kind of switch back to the legacy one. And if they want to explore the new UI with the new integrations that we've done, the user can just switch over to the to the new Zimbra 9 UI. As always, Zimbra 9 is available for customization, so you can create your own custom schemes, logos, all of that. You can have your own in terms of customizing the look and feel of the Zimbra interface. So your own logos, your own color schemes, all of that can be done by the administrator. And yes, so Zimbra has always been the lowest cost of ownership against all the messaging platforms, and that's not because we are just saying comparing license cost to the license cost of the peers. Zimbra offers much more than that. So you've got features like hierarchical storage management, features like native backup tools, all of these features which help you to reduce the cost of hosting a messaging platform, whether it is on premise or on the cloud. So it offers you the lowest cost of ownership for the email software. Secure, private, and data sovereignty, as always, as I said, we are not creating any intelligence around your mailing platform. We are not creating any intelligence around the data that you host, either in a cloud or in your own data center. So it's completely your data. It's completely under your own control. It's easy to scale. I'm sorry. It's easy to scale Zimbra from a very small environment to a very large deployment. You just keep on adding more and more servers as the environment grows, which means you are able to add servers with specific roles in the environment. So if you grow big enough and you want to add another mailbox server, you can just add another server with a specific role without disrupting these services. So the end users will not face a downtime if you are scaling up on any of those components, whether it is MPAs, proxies, or whatever, right? So it scales pretty seamlessly. As I said, we support anytime, anywhere, any device access, but securely, which means if you are accessing emails on the mobile device, you should not be afraid of data getting lost if you lose your device. We support features like remote wipe, features like allow, block, and quarantine, which allows you, even if you lose your mobile device, you can remotely wipe out the data, or if you want to restrict users accessing emails from a specific mobile device, you can do that as well. So you can secure emails getting access. Native two-factor authentication allows you to make sure that only authenticated users are able to access emails. As I said, it's your choice of deploying it on premise in your own data center, or on a public cloud like an Amazon or Azure, or you can do a hosted service through a service provider partner in the country. Zimbra has always been and will continue to be open core, which means we do have source code available for our customers. If they want to, review the source code, if they want to contribute into the source of Zimbra, they can just get in touch with us. And if you want to review the source code or contribute into the component, you are free to do that. How and who is entitled for upgrades, right? So Zimbra, if you are an existing customer and under active support, so if you are a customer who is under active support or active subscription licenses, you are entitled for Zimbra 9. So you can just go ahead and download and deploy Zimbra 9 if you're a customer who's under active support. We obviously have we just released patch 2 of Zimbra 9 yesterday. So we are continuously making sure we are increasing the features. We are providing patches, and security vulnerabilities are being patched with every release that we come out. So we make sure that the product is secure and is an enterprise grade platform for your email collaboration. It's pretty simple to upgrade. As always, Zimbra 9 is easy to upgrade. We do support rolling upgrades, which means you are able to upgrade, specific servers on a specific day. You need not do an upgrade, big bang, which means you don't have to upgrade all the servers if you have got a large deployment. So you can keep on upgrading one server at a time, and Zimbra will support, a rolling upgrade, which means some of the servers in the environment are on the or on a earlier version, and some of them being on the Zimbra 9. So it makes you easy to upgrade to the Zimbra 9 platform. If you need any help to upgrade to the latest release, please reach out to Zimbra partners like MailHappen, and they would help you with the services to do the upgrade to Zimbra 9. Yeah, so we do encourage you to download, experience the superpowers of Zimbra 9. I am just not done. I will just go ahead and do a small preview of how does the Zimbra 9 looks like. So Serene, can you see my browser now?
Yes.
Thank you. So this is how the new UI looks like. This is where you can actually upload your own profile picture. This is where you do your settings, your signatures, and all of that. When you compose your message, you can, as I said, we already have integrations with Dropbox, so you can do Dropbox integrations. If you want to have Zimbra Drive, which means you can want to do document collaboration, it's right here. If you see Slack integration, for example, you can do a Slack chat with your peers from within the webmail client. So all of those integrations are built in. And talking about Zimbra Connect, where you can do chats and video calls with your peers within the organization. So as I said, it's highly integrable, customizable, and you are just able to increase your own productivity with your Zimbra 9 platform. Yeah. So with that, I'm done, and I am open to Q&As. Please feel free to put your questions in the Q&A section, and we'll be happy to answer them. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Piyush. So now we are open for questions. We have one question. Will Zimbra integrate with SSO?
Yeah, we do support your SSO. So if you have got a portal and you want to integrate Zimbra with that, we do support that. You are muted, I guess.
Yeah, I can. That the SSO Zimbra has multiple ways to do the SSO. So we have the pre-auth method. We also have integration to the AD, NTLM methods, and so on. There are a lot of options. We actually actively looking into that as well. So just let us know how your environment looks like, and we will study and help you to do that.
So I have a question asking about copy of the presentation slide. No, we will not be sharing the presentation slide, but we will be sharing the recording of this session. One question, with the collaboration, meaning it can be used directly within Zimbra 9?
So we will provide an extension like, if you have a Zoom account already, so you will be able to schedule a meeting with your Zoom, credentials, and it will open a new tab in the browser to start a video call or schedule a video call. You don't have to explicitly click on the Zoom icon on your desktop or your laptop to start a meeting.
Thank you, Piyush. We don't have any question at the moment. All right, we are now 10:35. Oh, one more question. Does Zimbra comes with plugin which provide conference capability? As we are aware that work from home now is the new normal to all.
So Zimbra it has a component called Zimbra Connect, where you can have video chats. You can have groups, private or public groups, where you can do that. So Zimbra Connect is an add-on where you can do quick collaboration with your team.
One more question. Is there any missing features in Zimbra 9 compared to Zimbra 8?
So there are a couple of ones, for example, but those are ones that we are bringing up to speed with Zimbra 9 as well. For example, SMIME is something that is not there on the new UI, but we will be having it in the new UI very soon. So if you are using those some of those features that are still not on the Zimbra 9 UI, you can switch back to the classic one and keep using those. But yeah, we are up to speed to bring them on the Zimbra 9 UI as well.
What kind of license we require if we need to use Zimbra Connect?
Zimbra Connect is an add-on, so you will need to, with your Zimbra collaboration server, you also need to add Zimbra Connect licenses. It comes as Zimbra comes in multiples of 25. Same is the case with Zimbra Connect as well. So you can have Zimbra Connect licenses in multiples of 25. So that's an add-on to your Zimbra server license.
Does Zimbra 9 attachment limits still the same as Zimbra 8, or is there an upgrade to attachment limits?
So
for
that's
Zimbra is 12 megabyte, assuming, I think.
So that's a configurable feature. I think if you are hosted with a service provider, or if you have your implementation partner would have configured that limit. It's just a configurable parameter. You want to increase from 12 MB to 20 MB or 50 MB, whatever, depending on the bandwidth and your organization policy, you can do that. It's a configurable parameter. There's no limit to that.
Is there any reading material available for Zimbra Connect? Yes, there are. It's available on our website, and we also have YouTube video to to introduce about Zimbra Connect. We can share that with you guys. Is Zimbra compatible with the latest Red Hat 8.2?
Not right now, but we will have support for Zimbra 8, Red Hat 8 soon.
So what is the latest version of Red Hat that Zimbra support?
We support 7.x today. 8 will be supported very soon. For the exact version of 7, we can actually go to Zimbra supported documents, platform document link in the Zimbra documentation. At 7.x, Red Hat is supported.
We are currently using object storage. Is that still supported in Zimbra 9?
Yep. Still supported, yes. You still have to check with the object storage vendor if they have to change the connector for the object storage. Please reach out to your object storage vendor also to check if the same connector would work or if they have an upgraded version of the object storage.
Not sure if this is the same question or different question. Does Zimbra still support secondary storage? Sorry?
So yeah, so Zimbra supports HSM, hierarchical storage management. So if you have two-tiered storage and you want to have primary data on an expensive disk and data which is a little older on the secondary disk, we do support features like HSM to have it data on the secondary storage.
Thank you, Piyush. All right, so we'll be ending the session today. Thank you very much for taking your time to join us. We hope that you found this webinar valuable. So we will be sending the recording out to all the attendees as we announced earlier on. And have a good day. Thank you.